एवरीवन जैसा कि मैंने बोला था इन दिस वीडियो वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट द फैक्टर्स व्हिच आर इन्फ्लुएंसिंग कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर of an organization. So without wasting time, I'm start this topic. So there are so many factors which are affecting the behavior of a consumer. If I uh, say for myself that maybe our culture, our society, our personality, there are so many things which are affect the behavior of a consumer. So we'll discuss in this topic one by one the what are the factors which are affecting the behavior of a consumer. So let's start with the number one, that is called cultural factor. So we are living in India. Okay, so there are so many cultures are available in our country, and if we talk about our only state Assam, then Assam also very cultured state. There are so many cultured people are living in our state, and if we compare with the other country, then with our country, then their culture is not matched with our country. So culture to culture, the behavior of consumers are different. For this, I think I no need to give any example. Okay, so for culture, like if you means take the example of a Naga culture with Assamese culture, both are different. Okay, both are needs and wants and ideas and talking, everything is different. So as a consumer, their behavior also different. So if we discuss the culture factor, so again this factor is divided into three types. First we already discussed culture, and after that here written the subculture. So under culture there are some another if we divide the culture, then this is called the subculture, like religion, Hindu. If you our we are living in the same society, okay, but in this society maybe Hindu is available, Muslim is available, Christian is available, so all our living styles are different. So that's why uh, everything is come under subculture. So according to this subculture also our buying behavior is different, means cultures are subdivided into some small proportion. These are called subcultures. Okay, so subculture, after subculture we need to discuss another part of this culture, that is called social class. So society also different. Okay, in our society we are living all together, but our social class is different. Suppose in a social class some classes are educated, some are not educated, some are very rich, some are very well. So like this our social class is different. So according to that classes our buying behavior is also different. After that number two here written social factors. So what are the social factors are available which are affecting the behavior of a consumer of any purchase any kind of product. Here again under social factor there are so many subparts are coming, that is called reference group. Suppose we are belong to a group, from which group we refer, according to that group our style everything is means different from another group. Okay, for a short example I would like to give you that suppose we are living in a group so where everyone is 18 years old. So 18 years old, that is called 18 years old group. So they are thinking maturity, everything is needs wants, everything is different. And if you compare with 50 years old people, so their group is different, so their needs and wants are different. It is just example I am giving that according to reference group our choices are different. Okay, so next move on to family. So we all living in a family, but in family some marketers are targeting the whole family, some companies are targeting the only child, some people, some companies are targeting means only the women of the home. So like this, what is your target, according to that we need to set the advertisement. So belong to the family, our means family is different from each other, so our needs and wants also different, so our buying behavior also different. So roles and status, sometime we are living in a society where status is very much important. Suppose you are very high status person, so according to that your living style also different, and if the low society people, they are very economic person, so that's why their living style is different from the high society. So their roles and status again means different, means make a consumer different from each other. Roles means suppose I'm working as a suppose sometime I'm working as a I'm working in a reported post. So sometime for the reputation of the post, our behavior is changed. If I don't want to purchase that thing, only because of the post I bound to purchase that kind of product to maintain the status in the status of that post. So that is called role and status, which are also affecting the consumer behavior of a organization. Next personal factors. After cultural factor and social factor, number 3 is called personal factor. So in personal factor, first one is age. Married, unmarried, both needs and wants are different. Again, young and old, their wants needs and different. Kids, their wants and needs and different. So kids are want chocolate, like this. You all are need some another thing. So like this, our choices are different according to the variation of age. Okay. Next, number 9, here written occupation. The occupation means the work what we have done. Based on that, our purchasing decisions are changed one by one. Suppose your salary is 1 lakh rupees and my salary is 10,000 rupees. So based on our salary and occupation, our means purchasing power and purchasing decision is different. The suppose in an organization, the owners are always go for the branded products, and the same organization, the workers are going for the rough kind of products. So next segment, economic situation. If you are economically very strong person, then you're always preferring the expensive products, and if you are economically very poor, then always you are preferring the inexpensive products. So that's why our position of economic condition in this society also create a different kind of behavior within us. Next, a lifestyle. Someone very poor, but they try means like to maintain their lifestyle, so their decisions are different. And sometimes people are very rich, but their lifestyle is very general, so their wants also different. So when we maintain one kind of lifestyle, so our choices are different from each other. Next one is personality. Everyone's personality is different. As you like, someone like to wear the funky jeans, someone one like to wear the formal jeans, someone want to wear only cotton clothes, cotton pants. So like this, everyone's choice is different, so personality is different. According to that, their needs and wants also different. So that's why by this lifestyle and personality, we can say that consumer behavior is also different according to lifestyle, according to personality. After that, the number 4 factor, we have discussed already 3 factors, that is called psychological factor. Psychology, according to Abraham Maslow, we discussed the 3 needs, means 5 needs of motivation. We have already discussed team needs, self-actualization needs, etc., etc. We have discussed. So if we discuss the needs, these needs are also known as the basic needs of human being. We discuss the needs one by one, then our needs and wants are also means change according to fulfilling the needs of human being. इसके बेसिक नीड्स, फर्स्ट वी नीड रोटी कपड़ा मकान. अगर ये फुलफिल होता है तो हम लोग नेक्स्ट स्टेज में जाएगा. अगर रोटी कपड़ा मकान ही फुलफिल नहीं हो रहा है तो हम लोग नेक्स्ट स्टेज में कैसे जाएगा. सो दैट्स ऑल आर डिफरेंट. नेक्स्ट वन इज कॉल्ड बायोलॉजिकल नीड्स, सोशल नीड्स. इस सारा मतलब इफेक्ट करता है टू परचेज डिसीजन ऑफ ए कंज्यूमर. ओके. नेक्स्ट परसेप्शन यहाँ पे लिखा है, देखो. सिलेक्टिंग, ऑर्गेनाइजिंग, इंटरप्रेटिंग इन्फॉर्मेशन और प्रोड्यूस मीनिंगफुल एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ वर्ल्ड कॉल इज परसेप्शन. मतलब पहले हम किसी चीज़ को सिलेक्ट करते हैं, फिर इसको एक एक करके सिलेक्ट करने के बाद ऑर्गेनाइज करते हैं, फिर इंफॉर्मेशन उसके बारे में लेते हैं. तो उसके लेने के बाद जो हमारा मतलब समझ में आता है, डेट इज़ कॉल्ड परसेप्शन. सो यहाँ पे 3 डिफरेंट परसेप्शुअल प्रोसेस यहाँ पे दिया गया है. सिलेक्टिव अटेंशन एंड सिलेक्टिव डिस्ट्रैक्शन, ठीक है, एंड सिलेक्टिव रिटेंशन. मैं एक बाय वन बोलता हूँ. सो सिलेक्टिव अटेंशन में क्या होता है, यहाँ पे जैसे लिखा है, मार्केट ट्राई टू अटैक द कस्टमर्स अटेंशन. मतलब कस्टमर का अटेंशन वो लोग क्रिएट करते हैं बाय, देखो 50% डिस्काउंट ऐसा कुछ लिखो के अट्रैक्शन लेते हैं, या फिर बाहर में शॉपेज में अच्छा अच्छा सुंदर डिज़ाइन लगा अट्रैक्शन करते हैं. सो मतलब वे डिफरेंट वेज बाय एडवर्टाइज ऐसे बनाते हैं कि आदमी लोग अट्रैक्ट हो जाता है. नेक्स्ट, इन केस ऑफ सिलेक्टिव डिस्टोर्शन में वो लोग क्या करते हैं, कस्टमर ट्राई टू इंटरप्रेट द इंफॉर्मेशन इन ए वे दैट विल सपोर्ट व्हाट द कस्टमर ऑलरेडी बिलीव. ओके. मतलब कस्टमर उसको इंटरप्रेट करते हैं, मतलब इंफॉर्मेशन को, कि वो लोग यही चाहते हैं कि जो हम लोग बिलीव करते हैं वही हम लोग खरीदेंगे, तो हम लोग जो भी दिखाना है दिखाते रहो. तो ये हो गया मतलब सिलेक्टिव, उसको बोलते हैं डिस्ट्रैक्शन. ठीक है, मतलब जो जो बोलना है बोलते रहो, हम लोग वही कह देंगे जो पे हमको विश्वास है. एंड नेक्स्ट, सिमिलरली इन केस ऑफ, अगर इसके साथ थोड़ा मैच होता है केस ऑफ सिलेक्टिव रिटेंशन. सो मार्केटर्स ट्राई टू रिटेन इन्फॉर्मेशन दैट सपोर्ट्स देयर बिलीफ, मतलब अगर हम किसी चीज़ पे बिलीव करते हैं ऑलरेडी तो उसी के बारे में और ज़्यादा अपडेट करके उसके बारे में इन्फॉर्मेशन देते हैं, सो ताकि कस्टमर और ज़्यादा उस प्रोडक्ट की तरफ मतलब बिलीव करे। सो फर्स्ट वन में कस्टमर पे अटैक करता है, नेक्स्ट में कस्टमर जितना भी अटैक करे वो पूर्ण चीज़ पे ही विश्वास करता है, और थर्ड जो लिखा है इसमें मतलब और कस्टमर जो जिस पे विश्वास करता है उस पर और ज़्यादा विश्वास करने के लिए वो लोग अपडेटेड करते रहते हैं। सो यहाँ पे 3 स्टेप प्रोसेसिंग का 3 स्टेप अगर हम एक बार फिर से डिस्कस करें वन बाय वन, सो दैट इज़ कॉल्ड सिलेक्टिव, मतलब यहाँ पे जो लिखा है 3 देखो, सिलेक्टिव अटेंशन जिसमें अटेंटिव कर होता है, सिलेक्टिव डिस्टॉर्शन जिससे डिस्टॉर्ट होता है, सिलेक्टिव अटेंशन जो पहले हुआ है उसको फिर से रिटेन कराता है। सो दैट्स व्हाई इट इज़ द प्रोसेस कॉल्ड परसेप्शन। समझ में आ गया? नेक्स्ट बिलीफ एंड एटीट्यूड। सो ढेर सारा प्रोडक्ट होता है जिसका ऊपर हमारा मतलब बिलीफ होता है एज ए कंज्यूमर, ठीक है। सो जब कोई प्रोडक्ट के ऊपर हमारा बिलीव होता है या फिर उसका ऊपर हम लोग बहुत ज़्यादा विश्वास करते हैं, सो उसी टाइम उस प्रोडक्ट का एक इमेज बनता है, उसका एक ब्रांड बनता है, और कस्टमर को मतलब हम इंटरेस्टेड होता है, और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा मार्केटर इंटरेस्टेड होता है कि उससे ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा और ज़्यादा फैसिलिटी प्रोवाइड करे कस्टमर को। ये भी एक कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर है जो मतलब क्रिएट करता है ड्यू टू फेथ ऑन ब्रांड एंड मतलब कोई भी ब्रांड हो उसमें जो फेथ है उसके वजह से वो क्रिएट होता है, और उसको यूज़ करने में उसको एक एटीट्यूड क्रिएट होता है, ठीक है। तो इसके बारे में लिखा हुआ है, ठीक है, तुम लोग पढ़ लेना। अगर थोड़ा सा भी मैं थोड़ा जल्दी जल्दी बोल रहा हूँ क्योंकि मतलब ये पे कारण भी नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, बहुत गर्मी लग रहा है। तो आई थिंक तुम लोग इसको समझ जाओगे। अगर समझ में नहीं आता तो मुझे टॉपिक पूछ लेना, मैं फिर से समझा दूँगा, बट सारा टॉपिक एक साथ मत पूछना, ठीक है। सो विथ कंक्लूजन आई वुड लाइक टू से दैट आज के लिए इतना ही। आज हमने 2 टॉपिक डिस्कस किया। एक हो गया कंज्यूमर बाइंग डिसीजन प्रोसेस, इसमें 5 स्टेजेस हम लोगों ने पढ़ा, वेरी इजी था, और ये भी शायद बहुत इजी टॉपिक ही है मेरे हिसाब से। अगर 1-2 पॉइंट में समझ में नहीं आया तो योर क्वेरीज एंड डाउट्स आर मोस्ट वेलकम। Definitely I'll try to solve your doubts and queries. Okay, thank you student for watching this audio presentation. Okay, so I conclude here. Thank you so much.